I have this friend that had the most amazing dream ever a few years ago. Since this dream isn't mine, I won't tell you the real dream. Instead, I will elaborate on the details. This is not the greatest dream in the world. This is just a tribute. A friend and I were walking around late one night. I had just been fired because, I'd been caught sneaking on the job. Again. And to make matters worse, I couldn't find my red jogging shoes. So we were drinking and walking around the old neighborhood like we used to when we were children. We started walking near the scary part of town where this hill was. My buddy asked, "Hey, do you remember how to call that monster that lives under the hill?" I said, "Kind of. I know there's a special code, but I can't remember what it was." Suddenly a man appeared and handed me a card. I knew this was the secret code. The front of the card said in great big letters, "Too bad it can't be." I told my buddy, "You know what? Let's just shout out the words together and see what happens." So we did as we opened up the card. "Too bad it can't be full of money." Well, that sucked. Nothing happened. I told my buddy, "Oh well, I guess that only happens in scary movies or in cartoons." He said, "Yeah, too bad it can't be like Garfield." Suddenly the ground exploded, and there he stood, the gorilla. And he was wearing my red jogging shoes. He started doing this funky dance and said, "Boo." So we started running. We couldn't go fast enough. My buddy was scared. "His legs are turning in the wrong direction, but he keeps getting closer. I'm freaking out, man." Thinking quickly, I said, "Here, throw this stick at him." It didn't work. I said, "We need to hide." My buddy said, "We should get disguises." I said, "An emergency haircut? That'll never work." My friend stopped and started crying. I just wish that someone, anyone, would come save us. In the distance, a figure appeared. It was the small letter H. He came hopping toward us, looking real angry. Sweet! He's gonna fight the gorilla for us. Instead, he kicked me right where it counts. H said, "Psh, kids." I begged him, "You've got to help us, H. My friend." And that's when I realized I didn't know my buddy's name. The gorilla was there now. Everyone was mad at me. That's when the music started, and we all started singing and dancing. "Kids! Kids!" The end.